I will execute judgment against all the gods of Egypt, for I am the Lord. He's executing judgment against the false gods. What do people hold up near and dear to them? Egypt is an idolatrous society. They have many different gods that they worship. They worship things that they've created, gold and bronze and structures and all of these sort of things, because ultimately they're reverencing the fact that they were the ones that build these things that they worship. God says, I'm executing judgment against those idol gods because those things that you worship are things that cannot help you in your time of suffering. What are we seeing today? The very things that people are consumed with at this moment, the things that they have ran after, things that they have really neglected God because they had a focus on material things. But now, no matter what level we are economically, no matter what skin complexion you think you are, we're now finding out that none of this can stop what's happening in the land. Judgment against idol gods. The idol gods that people worship, the idol gods that they seek. Sometimes they don't even understand that they're worshiping idol gods, but let me explain something to each one of us this morning. An idol god that is holed up inside of us, our minds are consumed with it. Wherever our focus is, wherever our mind is, that is what is mastering us at any given moment. That's why the scripture says, seek ye first in the kingdom of heaven and his righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you. Brothers and sisters, I'm afraid to say that people have been so polluted with the world and become a friend of the world. Even people in the house of God have become more like the world. They've missed the move of God, and God is now exposing our hearts. Some of us have not been compromised in the exposing. So for those of you who have been exposed but not compromised, God says he's pleased with you. In the exposing, whatever our mind is focused on, whatever is leading us, when calamity hits, when uncertainty hits, how we respond to it in that moment will let us know what is mastering us at that moment. Our God is a stable God. Our God he's the same today, same yesterday, and will be the same tomorrow. He says that to plant or anchor ourselves in his son, Yeshua, in his son, anchor ourselves in him, and we will be stable when we are persecuted. We will be stable when the winds of life begin to swirl. We won't be tossed to and from. We're being exposed about what's consumed our minds. But those of us who have allowed the Father to consume our minds are not compromised by the exposing, because we are stable in the midst of uncertain times.